Hello, I'm FX Toycat, and Minecraft 1.18's biggest feature is the new world generation, which is something so big they're testing it via these experimental snapshots. And allow me to introduce you to experimental snapshot 3. This came out literally today, and although we can look at the update via creative, and you're seeing that right now how beautiful it looks, I think the better way to look at an update truly is via survival. And Henrik Nieberg, the architect behind this, even said try it out ideally in survival. And so today I will fulfill that request by doing a little bit of a fun speed run, followed by a challenge to see how fast we can get to the new top of the world gen, which is said to be between 220 and 250 blocks. So remember that greater than 99% of house fires happen to people who aren't subscribed to the channel, not making a threat, just letting you know about statistics, and then telling you that we're going to jump straight into the game now. Okay, so normal speedrunning rules, although we're on Java, so it all looks different. Blank seed, we're going on survival. Actually, if we're doing a speedrun, you can pick any difficulty. Why wouldn't you pick easy? And we're gonna go ahead, and we're gonna test one of the big, almost like questions people have regarding Minecraft 1.18, because bundles are coming to the game, which are a great way for early game inventory organization, as well as mid-game, but what's the point if they're so hard to get? It requires rabbit leather, after all, and who has rabbit leather? I mean, as you can tell from this Minecraft meme, rabbits are in fact harder to kill than the Ender Dragon, I mean, in at least one way of thinking about it. And so today, we're gonna be seeing how fast we can get a bundle, and then we're gonna be challenging ourselves to get up to those new max heights. How well will that go for us? Let's find out. Also, pretty slow generation today, huh? Okay, this is survival Minecraft as you've never seen it before, because get this, alongside making changes to the height of terrain and caves and all of those sorts of things, they've also made changes to how biomes generate. They've made a lot of what are now new microbiomes, and so what's pretty cool to me is this blank seed, which means entirely random seed, has spawned me not just with a tree right in front of me, but also an ice spikes biome to my left, and a giant, almost extreme hill looking thing, but it's really just a mountainous plains on my right. I love this, but it's not gonna help me find any rabbits. Actually, you know, before getting rabbits, we're gonna need to get some, food in there. Killing rabbits is really, really exhaustive. Although we actually, never mind, that will help me with rabbits. So we're gonna use some cow hitting to help me out here. Really hard to kill cows. I forgot that on Java you do half as much fist damage. And now we're gonna kill some rabbits. You can't kill baby rabbits and expect the same results, so we could trap them in a cave or something for now, or we could hope we find another one. Actually, you know, looking for an ice spikes biome a minute into being in a Minecraft world, desperately hoping for rabbits. If this isn't the Minecraft game you want, then I think you want the wrong game. It's very, it's very surreal, a little bit strange, but that's fine. Again, weird generation, but this is more seed-based than anything else. Like, this could be 1.17 style generation. It just isn't, you know? That's my explanation of 1.18 in a nutshell. So we desperately look for rabbits, and that is our entire purpose in life right now. Oh my god, side note, look at this terrain. It is just, like, it's very clearly broken, but that's what I love about Minecraft sometimes. Okay, killing this rabbit is gonna be a nightmare. Should we just get a wooden sword specifically because punching rabbits is hard? I think we might have to do, oh man. And I'm not used to Java combat either. No rabbit hide. Okay, that sucks. Let's make a crafting table just for this one reason. Okay, wait, even better actually. There's a village just over here. If I use the village, I mean, it's a snow village, so they're the least useful ones. I might be able to skip up the tech tree a little bit and maybe even get a stone or, you know, knocking on some wood, maybe even an iron sword. You know, actually, if we're knocking on wood, we can just pray for a diamond sword. It all makes as much sense anyway. And so, yeah, let's get in there. Let's believe in ourselves. Let's see some cats, some iron golems, and hopefully some chests. Oh, also, here's a pretty key one. We're gonna throw our food in a furnace just for the sake of ensuring that we actually can survive today, because you don't get much use out of raw beef, but you know what you get a ton of use out of? Cooked beef. So, easy. Oh, sorry, not cooked beef, steak, because we're playing Java. How strange. I'm just so confused. Why is it called raw beef if when you cook it, it's not called cooked beef? I don't understand you, Java edition. When you think about it, even though I've made fun of Bedrock for being the way it is for so long, it is really strange that cooked beef can be so many things other than steak. Why does it have to become a steak when it becomes a cooked pork chop? Shouldn't it be, you know, let's not think about it too hard. Shouldn't it be a raw steak if it's going to be a cooked steak when you cook it? If you can't turn raw beef into anything but steak, then it's not raw beef, it's a raw steak. But you know what? Minecraft names are not what you came to this video for. Actually, they might be. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you what you should and shouldn't do. Is this even a speedrun at this point? I've seen a rabbit. I killed one rabbit, and then it led nowhere. You know, it's still a speedrun because we made it to the Stone Age. That's exciting. I'm not very good at manual crafting on Java, but there we go. Look at that magic. Let's go. Let's bounce, and let's get some more. Actually, we should probably get a stone sword. You know, I guess I left the crafting table there anyway. Let's get a stone sword going, just for the sake of killing rabbits in one hit. Oh god, I don't know how crafting works in the slightest. There we go, nice. And then we'll take this with me, just in case. Okay, we're 5 minutes in, and we have 0 string and 0 rabbit hide. But just you wait for how amazing this is gonna get. Watch this comeback on this amazing speedrun. Aha, my second rabbit. So there's a 33% chance they drop, oh god, rabbit hide if I'm not mistaken. Which means if, and there's a big if component. I hate rabbits so much. How are you meant to kill? Maybe I'm just not good with a keyboard mouse input. But this is nightmarish. And we did all of that, and we just got a raw rabbit anyway. You know, okay, I guess we're getting a lot more rabbit spawns though, at least now. We just have to be able to convert them into rabbit deaths. Just like that. Oh, first rabbit hide, yeah, we are making progress all of a sudden. So here's my plan. I'm gonna make myself a little base just in the middle of this snowy plains, using my crafting table, using my furnace, which we're gonna need quite desperately to cook up these potatoes, by the way. And we're just gonna run around, max out the spawning on rabbits, and kill everyone we see until we get 8 of them. And by then it might be nighttime anyway, and we just have to kill a spider, and then boom, there's a bundle. Speaking, by the way, do you see this? Is this a shipwreck just chilling in the middle of land right there? I think I do see that correctly. Oh god, okay, we did it. Second rabbit down. I feel like I'm going on a bit of a rabbit genocide here, and I'm not sure there are many benefits to genocide. But you know what is crazy? This really is just a shipwreck nowhere near the sea. I think that's a Java exclusive, right? You know, it's a cool exclusive. I like to make fun of Java on this channel because it's the small salmon edition. And don't get me wrong, it deserves to be made fun of for that reason. Do cats chase after rabbits? I think they do, yeah, we can use the cat. Oh no, the cat's just running away from me. But cats do search after rabbits, so you can use that to your advantage, should you want to. Obviously I can't. And, but yeah, this is the version of the small salmon. And like, how do people play it with a straight face? I don't know. I also didn't know that you could find dead bushes in snowy tundra biomes. That's an interesting feature to spot right there. And I also didn't know just how darn tricky rabbits were to get a hold of. It's been 8 minutes, man. I think this shows a really interesting point though, that if you're playing Minecraft for some normal objective, the new generation, even in its most insane form, I imagine it'll be scaled back somewhat from here. Even the most insane version of 1.18 generation isn't affecting my day all that much, besides making some really pretty backgrounds. And, you know, I love really pretty backgrounds as much as the next person. I would argue much more than the next person. But, oh man, is this even the best way to search for rabbits? I genuinely don't know. Maybe the best way is to start breeding rabbits really early on, so you can start killing them really early on. Now that takes like 5 minutes every time you want to do that. What is the best way to get a bundle? The answer is to go on a mass rabbit genocide, which will take most of your first day anyway. So you're better off just bringing a chest and organizing your inventory that way. Oh, there we go. Straight into... Oh, I was sure I'd get the leap on him that time. I was sure, but that doesn't change anything. Second rabbit hide. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But yeah, a big problem that a lot of people have is they see a very minor view of how things can look, and that's actually a big problem Snapshot's been having in general, is that like people who see a snapshot via creative and the people who see that snapshot secondhand via creative will have big opinions about how it will affect the game. And you know, like obviously as a YouTuber, you play some small part in perpetuating that because it's much easier and you know, much more logical to just look at the snapshot via the game mode where all the features are accessible and where you can get the pretty shots that actually engage the audience. But it also does have the much bigger, you know, problem, in my opinion, it's a problem at least, of how do you effectively convey that, like, well, this is just a peek at it. This is a look at the snapshot. The real, you know, vibe on how an update goes, you don't know until update day itself. Speaking of update day, it is nighttime, so we're gonna kill 2 spiders and then switch back to day, I guess? Is that my life now? Oh, no, there is still rabbits to be found at night. Although they're babies, so we leave the babies be. I think that Minecraft has a ludicrous policy of like, you know what, kill all the animals you like, but if you kill baby animals, they have no benefits. And it's like, you know, I understand saying don't kill animals at all, but killing baby animals in the real world actually is quite lucrative. There's a lot of very tasty snacks out there that are based on that entire premise. And like, you know, we're gonna draw the line at like, oh, well, an animal life matters a lot, but like only when it's you know, a young child. Big adult animal lives, they do not matter in the slightest. Which is vaguely the opinion we have on like humans, right? Like, you know, adult humans, how much are their lives really worth? You know, compared to children humans, where we all collectively agree it's worth a lot. Also, damn it, I didn't get spider string. I made a mistake because I was telling you about adult lives not mattering. Aha! I found another rabbit. There's one over here. Oh, he's a baby. He's always a baby. Should we just go in like a straight line, maybe? Do you think the spawning generation isn't just great because we're going the way that we are? Yeah, I'm gonna assume that maybe Java generation, because of the, you know, like lack of simulation distance, maybe doesn't work the same way, and then I'm actually being stupid by Java standards. And that if I start running this way, I'll find a ton of rabbits. Because of course I'm going to. I mean, nothing else spawns in this biome, so it's such a great one for finding those very rabbits that you know we love to see. Oh, look at this, by the way. I think this is an example of like a microbiome. This is clearly a desert just chilling underneath the snow. Like, what is happening here? I don't have time to look at it because I am speed running, I think you'll find. But it is fascinating. Yeah, the patch it. Oh, I like this, the little patches of like clear through the mess. Very beautiful. Look at this. The way this lake just kind of like cuts a little bit into this. And then there's, oh, that's a cave going right the way down. Can't take advantage of that cave because it won't help me look for rabbits. But it's amazing to see. You know what? I entirely underestimated how long this speedrun would take. I thought it would be like, yeah, if you get a bit of good luck, you can do it in 5-10 minutes. I mean, how long does 8 rabbits take to find? The answer is, even when you're looking through biomes with basically no other mobs, a very long time. You can see I've been running around here through some rabbitable biomes. Rabbitable is a very fun joke, I bet. If I could... Wait, you know, soon the Earth, if we don't watch out for climate change, the Earth will be unrabbitable. There we go. There's your bad quality joke for the day. But yeah, I feel like the problem is that rabbit hide is a rare drop from a kind of tricky to find mob, and it's a reminder of like the Ender Pearl situation prior to 1.14 with the new trading and 1.16 with the piglin bartering, where it's tricky to get, and so it doesn't feel like you're in control. It feels like it's RNG dependent because it's RNG to find rabbits, which obviously any mob in the game has that. But then it's RNG to convert those rabbit hides. To convert those rabbits into rabbit hides. And you need to like pick one or the other as far as RNG goes. And of course, you can't have non-random spawning rabbits. So I think they need to up the spawning rates on it because, I mean, it's not like it's OP or anything. I feel like just have every rabbit that spawns drop a rabbit hide when it dies, and life will be easier because I finally, after however long it's been, found another rabbit. Oh, is that 2 rabbits? I've been rewarded. Oh, it's a baby rabbit. I've been rewarded for my efforts with not a 3rd rabbit hide. Oh, there we go. Okay, this time for sure, though. This time, like, 100%. No doubts in my mind that we're getting rabbit hide. I am visualizing it into existence. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's a rabbit's foot. That's pretty cool, too. Not useful, but fun. I could totally just be speaking from my own... you know, like experience in the moment and, you know, confusion with why it's such a hard item to get in 1.18. But I do think it's a really interesting point that, like, yeah, rabbit hide, you know, we already have the rabbit's foot as the rare rabbit drop to encourage you to kill lots of them or something, which, you know, who knows if that's actually a thing Mojang wants you to do. But so if, you know, given that rabbits already have their rare drop, and we already have rabbit being not always drop, you know? Do we really need to have a 3rd drop that's pretty rare and doesn't happen all of the time? I don't think so. I think it should be like cows and leather, where it's like, oh, it's a rare thing when you don't get it, you know? Okay. No. Okay, this time for sure. This time, yeah. Free rabbit hide. I am on top of the world today. Not literally, that's my 2nd challenge. Oh, there's so many babies and it annoys me. You know, also, can we get rabbit hide for killing babies? And that's definitely not a reasonable request, but it's not reasonable to expect any new or even like mid-game player to do all of this by themselves. I feel like getting a bundle is like a multi-person activity right now, or you're spending, you know, the better part of half an hour doing so. And that's so far, right? We are yet to be complete with this until this rabbit. No, don't go down the rabbit hole. Aha! Yes, we are halfway there. You hear that? 20 minutes almost in. And we have hit the halfway point. That is exciting. That is promising. That is big. Ooh, this is a pretty, not actually a cave. We've also reached the end of the snowy biome. The obviously you can find them. You can find the rabbits in deserts as well as forests or flower forests, I think, as well as like taiga variants and whatnot. But you know what? I'm just gonna double back on myself, but a slightly different route because I like finding them here. I feel like the lack of other mobs is really wonderful. I say lack of other mobs as I stare at a polar bear. You want to fight? You don't want to fight. But yeah, I've seen some people argue that, like, actually, you know, getting a bundle is really easy on day one. And, like, you know, it's obviously not as easy as a shulker box, but, like, it's not meant to be. But I would argue that, like, it's not as hard as a shulker box, of course. If I wanted to speedrun a shulker box, I wouldn't be halfway there on the second... There we go. I wouldn't be halfway there on the second night. Of course. That is ludicrous. By the way, let's kill these spiders. Get the string part of the equation going. There's a rabbit and a spider in the same place. What a perfect blessed day this truly is for me. This spider is being very aggressive. But yeah, I don't want to argue that it's as hard as a shulker box or anything else like that. But I do think we need to tweak it somewhere because I might have been going a little bit too hard for something that is just meant to help my early game inventory organization, you know? Which, you know, you can use them later on too, so it's not like it's exclusively early game. I do understand why it's not the only priority. It's just like, I feel like by now I should be further than halfway into this. Ooh, there is a lot of mobs out here. Might be worth switching into F5. By the way, playing Minecraft Java, the best thing about it is you get to flex that you went to a physical place 6 years ago, and for some reason get a cape as a result. It's very nice. It's great to be based in London. And this is, of course, the Minecon London cape, so I'm also getting to flex my new home. Yeah, I live here now. Actually, not that far from where Minecon was held, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, so, speaking of Minecon, you know, any joke that I'm going to make here is going to be off-color. So just imagine I offended you there as I kill this next rabbit, which really should be the more offensive thing. I mean, the fact that to get this... credit to Mojang. They made rabbit leather useful after so long of it being, like, the worthless item, basically. I'm officially about to eat my last piece of food. And that was me getting lucky and having 16 potatoes right off the bat at spawn. It's not looking good for my long-term food solution on what was meant to be a temporary speedrun. Except, you know what? It's great. I've got these sticks, and I've got these raw rabbits. Oh god, am I gonna die? Is this how it ends? Is this the end of the speedrun? I hope not. See, good thing I have that last piece of food. And indeed some pretty good food to follow after that. Okay, there's another chest here. That's the same chest, never mind. There's gotta be other chests in this village that I can use to keep my stash going. Because rotten flesh just is not gonna cut it. Gonna level with you there. Not a very good food. All things considered, more furnaces. You know, honestly, these types of villages are always the worst. Can we agree that the frozen tundra village, just not the type of village you want to settle down and raise kids in, you know? Speaking of settling down and raising kids, I just realized I'm an idiot because I thought it was 8 rabbit hide you need to make whatchamacallit, the bundle, but actually it's 8 items, 2 of those are string. So we need 1 more rabbit hide and then we're good to go. Which is great, because I don't know that I could last for another 3, honestly. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to run back to my furnace, grab my cooked rabbit, which honestly, eating cooked rabbit is a fun opportunity in Minecraft, I'll give you that. Honestly, you know, should we use this opportunity to its full and make some rabbit stew? I feel like we'd be wasting the opportunity if we didn't, right? You know, did people die so that I could not eat rabbit stew? Probably. That was obviously a rhetorical question. Of course they did. Okay, let's go. We got some cooked rabbit. Just gonna eat it by itself, because you know what? Who cares what dead people think? There's We've got a big thing about that. I think our entire political and legal system is based on the premise of who cares what dead people think. Aha! Never mind. You know what? While criticizing the very nature of our systems themselves, here we go. I'm gonna save myself some effort so we can end the speed run. Oh, look at this. Toy Cat's here at 32 minutes and just a few seconds. Here we go. Rabbit hide there. Throw the 2 string in, and just 30 short minutes after playing Minecraft, we can throw all my items into this lovely bundle. Oh, we can throw 1 item in there because I put a pickaxe in and I'm dumb. We can throw all of my items into this lovely bundle. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? All of my inventory management can now be done just like this. Oh, it truly is a beauty, isn't it? Isn't this inventory what we all want in life? Isn't it worth spending our first 32 and a bit minutes doing so? The answer is of course. Of course we should do that. So now the second bit of a fun challenge is to climb and get as high as we can in a relatively short amount of time. Let's say I've got 5 minutes from spawn. You know, 5 minutes seems reasonable, right? 5 minutes starting now to see how high we can get. Having food would be good, huh? I'm gonna go get the food. So yeah, this is what a bundle looks like when you have it. Bundles are a 1.18 feature. They came out in 1.17 snapshots, but of course, if you've played Minecraft recently, you'll know they're not in 1.17. I imagine there's some changes coming to them, most likely for Bedrock to make it touch possible, because they're still not over there. But we could see some here in Java too. We could see some anywhere, honestly. And the place, oh god. That was a good fool. Oh wait, more rabbit. You know, should we go for it anyway? We might as well. You don't go all this effort. Oh. See, that's my point. Like, finding rabbits is kind of hard. Let's make it more rewarding when you do find them. Let's give people the full what they deserve, which is rabbit hide and some rabbit meat. You know what? I want to make Minecraft's most hunger-filling food, and I can't do it without you, friend. But yeah, there we go. Look at that. Got another rabbit hide. 1/4 of the way to making leather. Yes, for real. That is the other recipe you can make it out of. And yeah, we've got 4 minutes to get as high as we can. I think it's going to be up there, but it could be that when we go around these mountains, it turns out it's better on the other side. We'll find out for sure by swimming over here. So yeah, one of the things they intend to do with 1.18 is make it so most biomes can get kind of tall, but the swamp is always going to be flatland as like a fun point of balance, alongside of course oceans. So while this is high up, find a nice point that has lots of room for growth, like this insanity right here. Is this even the tallest thing we can find? You know, let's find out. Let's see how easy it is to actually traverse new mountainous terrains that isn't specifically the new mountain biomes, because there are 4 new mountain biomes. They're great, they're wonderful. But how easy is it to traverse this? And you'd expect the answer to usually be something like, oh, it's pretty hard, you gotta work your way up. But fortunately, just as you can see right here, this happens to have a little water source falling down, making this beautiful natural waterfall. Isn't there something so Minecraft about this? There really is, right? I love it, it's beautiful. And so we're gonna climb up this, and we're gonna see how high we actually are from the top. And maybe try to get to that little island over there, if not. Okay, 2 minutes left now. We're at currently 151 blocks. So that's probably gonna be our highest natural generation. But as you can see, the mountain gen doesn't really want me up there. Also, you know, just in case. Should have done this to begin with, but obviously in Minecraft, you can set the render distance super high, and I mean by super high, on Java it maxes out at 32 chunks. We're gonna see if there's any higher terrain around here, and we're gonna start mining in the meantime, I guess. Yeah, why not? Okay, as it turns out, we are on the tallest point we can see for a while. So even though Minecraft terrain can go up to 220 to 250 blocks, doesn't mean you're guaranteed to have it all the time everywhere. Can you hear the birds outside my window? This is, by the way, a brand new mic check for me. This has been a crazy few weeks for me. That's why, oh god. Playing with this high render distance is just not making Minecraft enjoyable. But yeah, this is a new microphone check. It's in a new setup. I've been having the craziest last few weeks. Honestly, last couple of days, if I'm leveling with you in the middle of a supposedly update video that has turned into a mini-H speedrun video, it's been particularly tough. It's been very, I don't know, maybe torturous. I've been feeling pretty bad. And yeah, sometimes I wonder, like, you know, maybe that's what you're meant to feel. Maybe just feel all the bad all the time. But then you realize maybe you're not meant to feel that. That, like, it's easy to want to. It's easy sometimes to want other people to feel bad as well. You see that in the world. People go for a lot of effort to be like, you know what? I don't understand why I feel bad, but you don't feel bad. Because most of what you see from someone isn't their feeling bad side of an interaction. By the way, that's the time up. That's my phone noise, by the way. Do you like it? I didn't know it existed till just now either. And so yeah, we got ourselves to 164, about 100 blocks above sea level, which is entirely possible in current Minecraft. Honestly, even if we did make it all the way to the top of this, which I should have, but I was playing around the settings for too long, the tallest terrain I could find right next to myself is only 170 blocks tall, which is why I think the very highest it can go to should be highest, because it should be a fun, rare treat. However, on the other hand, I guess you could say, do we need 80 more blocks of height above this? Isn't this already an insane thing to look at? I think you'd agree it kind of is. But also, what's the point in a world height changing update if we're not really ready to push it to the limits? So those are my thoughts, those are my feelings. Actually, are those my feelings? I'd love to hear your thoughts on both bundles. Should it take 32 minutes to get one of these? You could argue I'm bad, but let's even say you do it double as fast as me. Should it take 16 minutes to get a bundle? Really going in there and grinding. And also, is the current terrain tall enough? Or do you feel like it's caves and cliffs? We need extreme cliffs everywhere all the time. Also, let me know why you play the inferior version of Java where the salmon are all the same size. What's even the point? What's even the point? I mean, is there a point? The answer is no, there's no point. I mean, what's even the difference between salmon and cod if they're all the same size anyway, am I right? But no, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to smash the bell button and to like it and whatever else people do on the internet these days. And thank you for watching. I hope you don't have a terrible day like I've been having, because I'm gonna go hopefully improve that now. And honestly, spending a little bit of time talking and playing some Minecraft has been good for that. So yeah, looking forward to doing some more of that today. And indeed streaming me draining an entire one of these, that's an ocean, for those of you unaware, soon. Also, that drowned really wants to throw tridents at me, huh? But yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Good death. Oh, there's turtles down here. That's cute. It's not really relevant to anything, but it's very crazy to see anyway. Goodbye.